It's like an impromptu smack-off broke out. I had a former champ in hour number one, Vic in NoCal. He came in and did what he's been doing of late, crushing Buffalo and murdering, quote, verbally murdering Rick in Buffalo. That was back then. I'd mentioned that there were a couple of smack-off winners on hold. I have a second one. Maybe it's one of those rare days where only smack-off winners call. I'll take that. You can't plan that. It's got to be organic. Right now we go to the 23 champion. 2013, I should say. Smack-off champion. He resides in Hollywood. He is Mark. What's going on, Mark? How are you?
Dude, I'm doing well, man. And you're asking for deep dives? I got one. Why don't you do a deep dive on dumbass, slow-ass Vic taking up all my time with his love letter to Rick? I mean, Andre, arriba, Vic. Cheech and Chong get to their points quicker. God. But, yo, Jim, it is a good day for dumbasses, isn't it? First dumbass Bill O'Brien, and then the Mimbo Lockney, and finally, the dumbest of them all, Dana White. You know, honestly, I feel bad for Dana. I really do. Because this albino Ninja Turtle really thought there was nothing wrong with trying to make a fight happen during a highly contagious global pandemic that's killing thousands, and he still wants to push forward with his island. I mean, we all know that's a terrible idea, right? The moment this fast-talking, questionably wealthy entrepreneur started foaming at the mouth with words like an island or the infrastructure is being built, the rest of us thought, oh, well, this is obviously going to be another Fyre Festival, just with a heap of dead bodies at the end. But genius Dana was thinking, oh, man, maybe I should get Ja Rule for this thing. Are you ready to create an unsafe work environment and risk your employees' lives and to make your shareholders and the orange wig residing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue happy? But then, like anyone with half a brain could have predicted, he gets the call to go see ESPN and Mickey in the magical kingdom. And Jim, I wonder if the reason why this island still might be happening is, in the time of ultimate desperation to pull this thing off, maybe he fully embraced the whole Fyre Festival vibe and got all Andy King with it and tried to, quote, negotiate with Mickey. Oh, me, oh my! But, if the island gets canned, which it will, what's the backup play here, Dana? Are you going to have your hump fest on TikTok? And when they tell you that they'd rather broadcast Gen Zers licking toilet seats or a flock of middle-aged Karens dancing around in yoga pants sharing a box of Franzia with their teenage daughters because they're the cool mom, what are you going to do then? Have it in a tiger sanctuary? But my favorite part about all of this is hearing a post-op castrated Dana White at his press conference in his real, soft-spoken, Delilah on the radio voice. All that's left to see here, Jim, is a fat, short, bald, opaque-colored turd who got spanked by a mouse. When you wish upon a star, Disney and ESPN won't let UFC get too far. Dana's death trap COVID-19 island will never come true. You're welcome for this content, bitch.
Damn, Mark in Hollywood. Wow. By the way, this may not be coming off, and Dana gave that everything he had. I think that island is going to come off. I think he is going to have Fight Island. He may not have won this battle, but he'll be back. And Dana fought that thing as hard as anybody's ever fought anything. No, the outcome's really not that surprising. I mean, in the end, it's not surprising that ESPN and Disney were not going to allow that, but Dana was not coming off that. There was no way he was going to take a knee. He was not backing down. And to me, Fight Island is a real thing. That's the take-home message. UFC 249 has been canceled. We know this. But if you take nothing else from that conversation, take this. Fight Island is real. You thought all that was just exaggeration or hyperbole or just talk. That's not the case. Weenies. Fight Island is a real thing. The dream still lives. And there are details about Fight Island. I think that that's not going to go away. I'm led to believe, my sources tell me, they didn't actually purchase an island, but Dana has access to an island. And Dana is building out the infrastructure. And I, for one, if you can do it and the medical experts say that it's fine and it's safe, I'm open to it. Fight Island.